hearing from people there about this new scaled back evacuation zone. Keenan.
Yeah, Carolyn, you heard Hetty reference it. I think it might have been the cheer heard around the world here in Orange County when that alert went out showing that the emergency evacuation zone had been reduced for families impacted by this ongoing chemical crisis. We heard so many people standing up, hugging, getting excited about the possibility of finally going back to their homes after days in shelters like this one, or even sleeping in their cars or out here in the park like we've seen here in this area. We actually highlighted one family earlier, a fourth grader named Anthony Arcos and his family. They'd been sleeping in a tent out here for the last several days. Take a look at this video. This was the moment after we told them that they are now going to be able to return to their houses. Their address is outside of the new reduced evacuation zone, and they were just beside themselves with joy to finally be able to put this situation largely behind them. So we spoke with them about what they were feeling in that moment, knowing they can finally go back home.
Happy. Finally, I gotta go home now. I can't wait any longer. Really happy.
And right now?
It has been really horrible. I have right now mixed emotions, but I'm happy finally I'm going home. I get to sleep in my bed now.
I feel good, and I can finally rest from all the whole evacuation.
That's a family that went through a lot. Anthony, the fourth grader there, it was his birthday yesterday. He spent it sleeping in a tent out here in the park. So you got to feel for that family and be so excited that they are among the many, the 2/3 previously impacted and forced to evacuate who are going back. But with that 2/3 going home tonight, that does leave around 16,000 people in this area who are still going to be relegated to shelters, still going to be sleeping potentially out here and dealing with some disappointment. We spoke to a couple of them about the fact that they live just too close to this very active investigation scene to safely go back yet.
I mean, it's disappointing. There's all these days I've been hoping that, anytime now they'd lift it and we'd be able to go back, especially with the news of the explosion threat being gone. We had hoped because, it's very uncomfortable to be away from your home, So we've been sleeping in our car. We just heard about this place, so we just came in to register. So it's kind of overwhelming with there's a lot of resources and it's great, but it's almost like you don't know where to start sometimes.
He touched on it right there at the end of his conversation with me. The one bright spot, even those who are going to continue to be evacuating have touched on, is just how much support there is in the community, the resources that are here. We talked to World Central Kitchen doing their food giveaway lunches and dinners. They're going to continue as long as there are people still forced out of their homes. We're going to still see the Red Cross out here that's been doing clothing donation for families that had to leave really without even time to pack clothes to put on their backs, and have really seen families out here who have not left with a lot but have been able to turn to their community members here in places like this and get the support that's been missing and be able to kind of have the strength to carry through to the other side of this situation. So a lot of hope still and optimism, even if those people were not able to go back tonight, that they may be able to return home very soon. We're going to keep following the story. For the moment, Keenan Willard, NBC4 News.
The fourth day out of their homes for thousands of families in Orange County. The Garden Grove chemical crisis forcing people to take shelter in places they never expected.
The last time when I went home was when the evacuation.
Fourth grader Anthony Arcos and his family left their apartment near the GKN plant on Thursday. They stayed in a motel for several nights, but the cost became overwhelming. On his birthday yesterday, Anthony and his family slept in a tent and in their car in Miles Square Park.
We don't have enough food since on this whole situation.
We have quesadilla or banh mi.
Groups from across the country are stepping in to help. At Freedom Hall in Fountain Valley, World Central Kitchen has been giving away 3,000 meals a day to evacuated families.
It's really important for us to help them as quickly as possible, to get a hot meal in their hand, to let them know that somebody's looking out for them, somebody cares.
It's one of multiple services here. Freedom Hall has been turned into an overnight shelter with bed space. And the Red Cross is giving out donated clothes to families who couldn't pack their bags before evacuating. In cities surrounding Garden Grove, 24-Hour Fitness is opening its doors to evacuated people, letting them shower and rest for free.
We're all human. Everybody needs help at some point in their life, and you know what? We understand that, and we're here. We're here to help in any way we can.
This man saw the gym's post about free showers on social media. He and his wife have been living in their car in Garden Grove since the crisis began.
Just shower is something simple like we do every single day, and right now it's it's something big.
The outpouring of support helping people push through an unexpected disaster, all of them longing to return to the homes they've left behind.
I hope that and someday later we can go back home and then we can rest from all the situation.